Hello everyone, this is Cindy Anderson Blank of Monarch Eventing. This is the second vlog for TGS All's Well Mr. Perry, who is in the 5-year-old class for the 2025 U.S. Event Horse Futurity. Perry is owned by Greer Kelly of Three Diamonds Farm in Virginia and bred by Ann Shira O'Donnell of Top Gun Stables in Texas. Since our last vlog, Perry has been chipping away at building strength and understanding in his body. As I mentioned before, he is a very powerful, rangy horse, but doesn't always know how to organize all of his pieces. He has been putting in the reps in the dressage sessions to learn to carry himself more confidently. I work lots of transitions as well as lateral suppling work to improve this understanding of the aids as well as his understanding in his body. When he is more solid in his understanding of his alignment, he can bring his shoulders up more effectively without losing the looseness through his back, which is very important for him in his work over fences. I do a good portion of his flat work in the field on rolling terrain and small hills as well to keep things interesting for him. His positive attitude in his work is very important, and I'm careful to keep it that way because he has such a good attitude. Perry's increased understanding in his balance has allowed me to start more coursework in his jump schools. I'm able to maintain lateral balance in the turns and a steady rhythm. This has been instrumental in building his confidence at new fences as well as in new atmospheres. This confidence really showed up in Perry's big outing to the Upperville Colt and Horse Show in June. We took him to the venue to school the day before the competition to give him a chance to see the commotion. Perry was unfazed by bicycles, scooters, golf carts, water trucks, banners, signs. He seemed as if he'd been doing it his whole life. This is a true testament to the care that goes into the breeding program to produce a horse with such a good brain. Perry turned out beautifully for the competition and worked very well in his classes. He was entered in the part-bred Irish Draft Division, which included an in-hand conformation class and a hack class under saddle. The hack included 2 small fences as well as part of the judging. I was unsure how Perry would handle working in a large group of horses with everyone all cantering around a big ring together, but he was a solid professional the entire time. So much of eventing, we are individuals in competition aside from the warm-up rings, so it was invaluable for Perry to get this experience to cross-train. It was a long day and a very hot day, and Perry had to keep going back and forth into the competition ring multiple times. Each time he brought his A game, gaining a high enough placing to return for the championship round. At the conclusion of the final class, Perry was crowned champion of the part-bred Irish Draft Division at Upperville. He definitely earned his cookies that day. So we gave Perry a few days to bathe in his glory after his big win, and then it was back to work with some gymnastic footwork and then an easy outing to a local jumper show. We did a round with small jumps just to ensure Perry had not been impressed by the Upperville show, and he came out and did everything easily. Perry has a massive stride and a big jump, which he is learning to fit into a more reasonable landing zone. So a few rounds over cavaletti-sized fences on occasion can be very helpful and a good way to earn more biscuits, according to Perry. Perry's friendly attitude in the barn does not go unnoticed by his staff, and he uses this to his benefit, oftentimes to extract more treats from the cookie jar. I think the most exciting thing about the past few months, however, is Perry's improvement on the cross-country. With his natural rangy gallop and keen attitude, I believe this will be his best phase. It has just taken me a bit of time to understand the best way to ride him on the cross-country, as well as the best way to train him. Every horse you have to find out where they're most comfortable in their balance covering ground, so they can stay loose and adjustable. Perry is a different ride with this than I'm used to, but I believe I'm getting the hang of it now. He has been out several times now to different venues and done well at all of the obstacles, getting confident with new water obstacles, down banks, up banks, and ditches. Right now, we are still working over small fences to keep building his experience and let him get his footwork. It will be much easier when his confidence allows us to jump a bit bigger fence, as the size of the fence will complement his natural stride better. But for now, we want him thinking it is easy and as he learns to sort out his body. At this stage in the training, I try not to over-influence a distance to the jump, but want him to understand how to negotiate things if it's not perfect. At times, this results in a bit of an awkward jump, but that is why we keep the jumps well within his current ability. As the rider, I want to have influence over the balance and the pace, which is what we are working on the flat, and is helping to improve over the fences. This lets Perry learn to be confident to do his footwork when he needs to. Stay tuned, everyone, for our third vlog showcasing more of Perry's activities. He will be heading out to more shows and events and making his own adventures around the farm, I'm quite certain. This is a very talented and exciting young horse that just needs the time and opportunity to flourish. And thanks to the 2025 U.S. Event Horse Futurity, you all get front row seats to watch it happen. Thank you so much for following Perry and I, and we will see you next time.